Hey guys, Rexlent here. I have just cleared arguably the hardest content Wuthering Waves CBT2 has to offer. We don't talk about Abyss because Abyss shares the same moveset as the open world but just with spongy HP. Anyway, before I get to the clear video itself, I feel that you guys should know some things. I just hit Union level 45 and that's when everyone is given a 5-star weapon selector box, the Winter Broom series. 5-star weapons are extremely powerful because their base attack is over 100 more than 4-star weapons, and the sword comes with crit rate. So if this box is still free on launch, getting the sword, in my opinion, is the top pick. Anyway, I got the sword for my dungeon. For those who haven't been following my CBT journey on streams, you should know that I have essentially bricked my account in almost every way possible, from spreading my resources to leveling almost every character, buying all the sugar because I thought that there will be a purchase limit. I've also had a full team, Rover, Sanhua, Jian with full echoes, and I still couldn't meet the damage check for hologram bosses, namely difficulties 4 and mostly 5. I started seeing clear videos and they all had dungeons in it. I thought it was due to my skill issue or my echoes just weren't good enough, so I spent a lot of time getting above average echoes and the results weren't that much better. My Sanhua clear run, Heron has the least HP of all hologram guys, if you don't know that. That run was pretty much copium, but I'm glad it worked. Anyway, I have a S2 dungeon in my arsenal and it took me almost 2 weeks to build her from scratch, and now she's a monster as far as F2P goes. With this much attack, and I even rolled heavy attack bonus on all her echoes, amounting to 45%. She is ready. Her damage is so high that it's actually a DPS loss if I switch her out for intro and outro animations to play under the 5 minutes time limit. That's actually how freaking strong she is. You'll see that her car passive will do 5k per hits times 7, and the last hit critting for 15k, that's almost about 50k. Who even does half of that amount in their core, let alone ultimate, at the same investment? Let that sink in for a moment. Regardless, you know what they say, if you can't beat him, join him. I got my dungeon ready with a new sword and I was going to challenge Memphis. The devs definitely overtuned his HP, that's why you rarely see clears on him. He and a monkey have the most HP among the 4 hologram bosses. I did a test run and my damage wasn't quite enough, so the only solution to that was to play extremely aggressively. On top of that, food buff is pretty OP in this game and that is also my key to victory. Caltrop Stir Fry increases attack by 24% and crit rate by 15%. This pushes my dungeon's attack to 1675 and 71% crit rate. Just enough damage to clear. The only problem is, this food is not easy to make. It requires a couple of ingredients to make and one of them is not farmable, namely salt. And salt costs 1000 credits each and I almost went broke because of that. In the end, I could only cook 14 portions before I ran out of money today. AKA, I have only 14 attempts to get a clear before I run out of mats again. So the pressure is on. And that's the end of the prologue. Let's move on to the main dish, the clear footage. And that's it, I got in on my 9th attempt. My adrenaline was really pumping. This whole ordeal took about 25 minutes. You could tell that Memphis didn't get to summon his clone this fight. But Rex, the clone is what makes this fight difficult. You wouldn't have cleared it if it was there. That is true. I would have lost a lot of DPS having to adjust and dealing with the clone. But hey, a clear is a clear, man. I don't care. It's right there in my achievements. This fight already pushed me to my limits. You can tell that I was playing super greedy with Dungeon, trying to complete her combos to get more gauge regardless of what is happening. Hence, I was missing some of the parry timings because time is of the essence. Anyway, this video is slightly different from the rest because I felt I needed to share my journey leading up to this. I would say that I'm satisfied with CBT2 now that Memphis is 6 feet under. Looking forward to clear with Dungeon again when the game launches, assuming they don't balance her. Also, shout out to Sweetie Lee and Steparu for giving me inspiration with all the dungeon clears. Check them out, guys, they're really good at this game as well. Anyway, that's all for me. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you soon in the next one. Bye bye.